Hello and welcome back to Brick by Brick. In this video, I will be showing you how to build a Lego fidget spinner and a Lego infinity ring. So let's get right to it. So first, we will do the fidget spinner. This is a fully functioning Lego fidget spinner. As you can see, you can press just as hard on these things as any other fidget spinner and it still will spin just the same. So, also for comparison, this is a real fidget spinner. It does spin a lot better, but that's because it includes oil and ball bearings and all sorts of stuff like that you can't really do as easily in Legos. Also notice that this one has only 2 prongs. That is just my design. There are designs out there where you can do 3. So, how to build this is first you will want to make the end caps. So, we need to talk about these. You will need 2 2x2 round tiles, but at least one of them needs to be the old kind, the old version of the piece. So see how it has this little X in the middle, whereas the newer ones have the circle? At least one of your 2 pieces like this will need to have the X like that. Otherwise, it will not work very well. Now, for these parts, you just take 4 2x2 round plates and just make 2 stacks of 2, just like that, and put the tiles on top. So now they should be 3 plates high or about as tall as your average Lego brick. Now, for this part, you will need quite a bit of these 1x3 little Technic crossbar axles. You will need 5 of those. And these things, you will need these. You will also need 4 of these. See, they have the hole in the middle there and then the 2 crossbar holes on the side like that. So take 4 of those and then 2 of these. These are just the same thing, except for instead of 3 long, they are 2 long, so they only have 1 crossbar hole right here. So that is all the parts for your fidget spinner right here. Now, you need to take one of the crossbars and put a smaller thing through the middle, like that. And then put 2 bigger pieces on the outside, like this. So now, you will take another one, arrange it on a table like that, and then just put the other axle through there. So now, you will have this thing here, and it will all be connected and none of it can like move or anything like that. Now, put an axle in to the hole of this one here that's sticking out. Put an axle in that and put one of your end caps on it, just like this. Now, put the other on the other side, like that. So, if you can see, there is just a tiny little gap of space on one of the sides between the red part and the plates, which makes it be able to spin freely. So now, just make the same thing like that. Put the thing in the middle. The 2 larger ones on the other sides, just like that. Now attach it on here. And just like that, that is the Lego fidget spinner done. So as you can see, it spins well. You can press on these things and it'll still spin. So yeah, that is a Lego fidget spinner. So now for the infinity ring, I do not have a picture, but I will add one in the description if you want to see one for comparison. So as you can see, when you turn the handles inward, the rings will kind of move in and out of each other like that. So, how to build this? You will need to make 4 of these. what they consist of is 2 of these studs with holes. So take 2 of them, 2 normal studs. So there, and there. 2 1x3 of these curves, 1 1x4 tile, and 1 1x2 plate. So now, make 2 of these with all your studs. You just put the stud with the hole in it under the stud without the hole in it. So make 2 of those, like that. So they'll look like this. And now, what you need to do is take the curves and put your studs on the bottom of them, just like that. Now, take your 1x4 tile and just attach the tops of the curves with it, just like this, and put the 1x2 tile in the middle like that, so that it is all smoothed out like that. So now, make 4 of those. Let's just set those off to the side for now. Now we will focus on these. These studs are unnecessary, but they are just for a little splash of color if you want to have a more colorful fidget. So, how you will make these parts is you just take 2 1x3 like Technic lift arms like that, and put it, and these studs are optional. You can put a stud in the middle on each end like that, just to make it more colorful. So now, after you're done with that, they should be looking like this. Now you will take 4 of these little bars, not Technic crossbars, the other ones, they're thinner, and put them through the holes on these things like that. So they kind of look like H's. Of course, they're not attached or anything, but just laid out, they kind of look like H's or something like that. Now, these things, you'll bring your curves back. You'll take one of the bars and attach it into the bottom of the stud like that. Now, put this thing just like that. Put one of the lift arms in on top of it like that. And now attach the other side of the ring on, like this. So now, as you can see, this thing can move pretty freely. It can go back and forth, it can spin, all that stuff, but it can't come off unless you disassemble it. That is exactly what you want. So now, on the other side, you do the same thing again. You put it in just like that. Oh my, it broke. There we go. Just like that. So now, you should have one on each side. Now for the other ring, it gets a little more complicated. Put it like this, make that again, and thread the beam through the Technic lift arm again, but the same one like this. Now, this is the very important part. Make sure that the 2 rings are overlapping each other so that they connect kind of. So you just put that there, and then now just do the same thing on the other side. So thread the little beam through the hole in the lift arm and attach it to both curves, just like that. Now, as you can see, it is they are connected even without these because they are inside each other, just like that. So now, how this works is you just turn both of these little handles inward and the rings move in and out of each other just like that. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing. Also, make sure to watch out for the video. There will probably be one coming out next week, so I hope to see you then, and have a very good day.